if this wasn't Manchester United and if it wasn't Romelu Lukaku, would we be sat here talking about a 3-game ban, say, for a Charlie Davies or something?
Without question. Without question. And at the same time, you think maybe some of Jose Mourinho's earlier remonstrations this season kind of, you wonder now if that put the FA off, if that's scared the FA in their actions somewhat. But you cannot convince me that had this been another player playing for a club in the bottom half of the table, playing for a West Ham or an Everton, that they would be facing a 3-game suspension. And nobody would question it. And we'd say that's absolutely right. Don't get me wrong. We'd say a 3-game suspension for Andy Carroll doing exactly this is exactly right. What is Andy Carroll thinking? You're leaving your team in the lurch. But it's Romelu Lukaku, it's Manchester United. Craig pointed out all the things that come with playing for Manchester United. And as a result, the FA take a softly approach to it. I mean, there's so much about this that does not make sense and does not add up for me in terms of the FA's approach. And we were talking about the suspension to Nias yesterday, one where the referee had a look and said, well, that's how I saw it. But then it goes to a panel, an ex-player, ex-manager, ex-referee. But then this panel is a different one and made up differently. I mean, there's so many things that just need explaining to somebody like me looking in from the outside.
It's the invisible panel again, isn't it?
It's just, you know, well, here we are. And the FA need to explain.
I mean, Man United fans will be watching this, right? And it'll be the usual. Oh, the FC crew, they just hate Man United. They just don't like us. They just don't like Lukaku. They don't like Mourinho. And that sort of grates because it wouldn't matter who this was.
Sure.
It wouldn't matter if it was an Arsenal player or a Chelsea player, a Tottenham player, a Liverpool player, a Man City player. It doesn't matter.
But to be fair, we probably wouldn't be leading the show with it, but we are because it's Manchester United and because it's Romelu Lukaku.
They say John Joe Shelby got sent off opening day of the season for a kick out of the play on the ground. Served a suspension. We sat here, well, I certainly did, and said that John Joe Shelby is an absolute idiot, putting a newly promoted team into that kind of position. Nobody questioned whether it was a red card or not. Nobody questioned the suspension or not. Everybody was very critical of John Joe Shelby, including people at Newcastle United. But now all of a sudden, because it's Romelu Lukaku, it's a different approach. I don't understand
I look forward to multiple kickouts in the weeks to come.